Hi, it's Melissa here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a layout that I made with my October hip kit. Someone had left a comment on one of my videos a few weeks ago saying they couldn't believe how I was making videos with a newborn baby, and they were right. I haven't really been making that many videos. It's been really full on. It's school holidays here in New Zealand, and 4 kids is full on, especially with a baby. Ava is now 5 weeks old, and I think in this video, because I made it a few weeks ago, you'll get a sneaky peek of her. So on to the layout. I had this photo of Brielle that was taken at a friend's wedding in February, and it was at a wine house, and they have this beautiful garden, and while the speeches were on, the younger kids were playing, and my friend and I were just hanging out trying to listen to the speeches but really just watching our children. And so I took the opportunity to take some photos of Brielle and her little BFF. So this is just a photo of Brielle grabbing an apple off an apple tree. She didn't pick it off. I stopped her, but I did get this photo. So what I wanted to do with this layout was use that wreath cut file. I think it's a winter cut file, but I've used it in a summer context, and I cut it on white cardstock. I think it's really beautiful, and I just wanted to embellish it, not over embellish it, but just add a little bit to it. So here I'm using, I think it's Dear Lizzie paper at the top, and I'm not sure what brands the other two papers are, but I just tore the edges, and I don't think I have many full sheets left at this point, so I needed to get something to stretch over 12 by 12, and I didn't want to use a white background. And I'm pushing myself a bit lately to step away from white backgrounds all the time, because it's definitely my go-to. So just putting these bits into place with some double-sided tape, and then I will come back in with my sewing machine. Now if you hear a squeaking noise, it's because I am feeding Ava. I breastfeed exclusively, and thought I'd take the opportunity while I'm sitting here for several minutes, quite a long time, to do this voiceover. So there is the wreath. It's really, really pretty. Other things you could do with it is back the flowers, but I liked it just plain, and because at the moment scrapbooking time is a commodity that I don't have much of, so when I'm creating at the moment I wanted to be quick and probably quite simple. And the reason why I am still scrapbooking is because I need it for my sanity, and it's my escape, and I've always enjoyed it. So I'm just working out the placement of this photo, and I didn't want to cover up too much, and so I just used that pen there, and then I've cut away some of the photo so I can keep it contained within the centre of the wreath. So just positioning it. And then I've got my Tombow, and because I don't want to move the wreath, I love the position that it's in, so I'm just gluing the Tombow, using the Tombow to glue that edge of the wreath to my photo, and then I know exactly that it's stuck in the position that I want. So at this point I thought that I wanted to stick everything down, and later on you'll see that I don't, and there she is. Okay, so she's in my wrap, and I'll give you another shot. I think, no, that's the only shot. Sorry, this has been a while. She was still a little newborn then, and she only wanted to sleep on me, so that's why I continued scrapping with her in the wrap. So I've sewn along my ripped edges, and I'm just distressing them with my fingers. And now I'm placing the photo in the wreath. And that paper in the middle's got pattern on it, and I think there's some horizontal lines that I've used to line up my photo. So once I'm happy with the placement, I'm putting double-sided tape down and securing my photo. And then, like I was saying before, I thought that I wanted to glue this wreath, and so I think I go around and glue some of the bits of it. Hopefully I won't show you all of this, or maybe I will speed it up. But then, because my intention is to machine stitch the centre, so like the stem that goes right through, just with white thread. I never change out the thread in my sewing machine because I can't be bothered. And so I think at this point I have stitched, and I've added the title as well, and that's just from the Take Me Away by Paige Evans Pink Paisley thickers set that came with the kit. And I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't, so that's why you've missed that, but really it's not that exciting. And so here I'm going around and lifting up the edges of the leaves and flowers on this wreath, and I suppose I was a bit annoyed actually that I had glued everything down on that photo. So now I'm going through and embellishing, and the embellishments come from the Dear Lizzie Saturday collection, and I must say, it's quite an unusual ephemera pack for Dear Lizzie. It's more, in my opinion, it's more vintage and more like a Maggie Holmes or crepe paper kind of ephemera pack. I'm not sure what you guys think. These wood veneer coloured pieces are from We Are Memory Keepers, I think it's Honey I'm Home collection, and sorry I'm off screen, but I'm just going to adhere that flower cluster just to the bottom of my photo, inside the wreath. You'll be happy to know, and I'm really happy, that I got a really big new tripod for Christmas, which means that my filming will be better because I'll be on screen or within, I won't be out of shot, and you won't see legs of a tripod anymore. So I am really excited about that. I think I'm going to film my first one tomorrow. So now I'm using the Maggie Holmes Gather chipboard. I got that in my previous, I think it was September hip kit, and I had quite a lot left over, so because there is more of the Gather collection with this kit, I knew that I could carry it across and use it. So I've put the bow and I've put the flower, and I think that's all I use from that. And these are the foam kind of, I guess I like foam, thicker hearts that come from the Take Me Away thickers, and that I think is the extent of embellishment that I do on that wreath. So I did think about using that scallop. It's gold, but as you know, it's really hard to see gold on any kind of filming, but it didn't look right in the end. So I'm just adding my journaling, and I did struggle with where to put it, but ideally I would have liked it inside the wreath, but there's really no room for what I want to say, so I've just added it on the right, and it's fine. I'm happy with it there. I'm trying to think what I do next, because honestly it's been so long. I think I may add some gold Heidi Swap. Yes, I do. So I've just covered up everything I don't want to be dripped on, and just adding my splatters. So that is my final layout. I hope you enjoyed this process. I do have another video that I need to narrate and get up, but hopefully I will get some more scrapbooking done soon. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I'll be back soon.